evening, and welcome to Friends Who Roll Dice's Pride fundraiser stream of Visigoths versus Mall Goths by Lucian Kahn. I'm Kristina Sisto-Kindle, and I'll be the mall rat this evening. The story is set long ago. The Visigoths sacked Rome in search of a homeland, but just last year, a careless suburban mall goth with a Ouija board invoked an entire community of Visigoths into 1996 from the distant past. At first, the Visigoths were confused by the modern world, but they adapted quickly, soon opened their own stores in the mall. Their ultimate goal? To conquer the entire mall and maybe one day Los Angeles itself. The Visigoths never forgave the Mall Goths for uprooting them. The Mall Goths never forgave the Visigoths for trying to push them out of the mall. So this means war. Let's meet our Goths and get ready to go to the mall. Let's kick it off with the home team, the original Goths, Visigoths. Can you introduce yourselves?
Ahead, I guess. I am Chance, but my character tonight is Ramilda. I use she, they pronouns, and I am a charlatan. I am dramatic and over the top, and you don't know whether or not I'm telling the truth. For all you know, this could be my ex-lover, or maybe not. I might have killed him, might not. Who's to say? It's only my word against everybody else's.
That means that I am B. Zelda, and I am coming at you playing Ultra Gotha. They use he, they pronouns, and, something of a conqueror. Kind of want to conquer all of LA. Honestly, I think I'm doing a good job.
Fantastic. Let's bring it together with our Mall Goths. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Aurora, would you like to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. My name is Tiffy, and today I'm going to be playing Elliot, who is a mall goth witch, and I have some spooky powers.
I'm Sprinkle. I'm playing Aurora, she, her pronouns. I am a theater goth, particularly in the aerial arts. So, I like to hang around.
Fantastic. Now that we've met our Goths, I think it's time we go visit the mall. But before we do that, we are going to hear about, you can, if you're following down in the chat, you can see some incentives and some ways to help us raise money for the Trevor Project, which is an amazing organization that supports LGBTQ folks across the United States. So let's go to the mall. So the morning begins as the summer sun rises over the asphalt of LA's Verona Mall. Two groups, both alike in indignity, file into the mall. So since this was first your turf, Mall Goths, where would you like to go first? There's a map of the mall in your player packets.
Page 1 on the PDF, I think.
9
or 8.
7. Yeah.
Sorry, I was unprepared.
Like 7.
You're totally fine. I should have said something before the stream.
There's like an entertainment section with a darkade and the hyper roller rink. We've got dining and food, a fed or worse than death, Floppy Joe's cyber chili, lemon Theoditis. Yes.
I was thinking Hail and Satin.
Hail Satin, absolutely. Yeah. Health and Beauty, our store number 17. Does that sounds good?
Does that sound good to you?
The Mall Goths? All right.
That sound good to you? Okay.
Visigoths, do you want to follow the Mall Goths, or do you want to go to a different store as you walk across the sunny parking lot?
So I think Ultragotha, he's more stomping across the sunny parking lot.
On a conquest.
Mm-hmm. Thick leather boots made out of the hide of my enemies, as we're making our way inward. So, like, Romilda,
Yeah.
hail Satan? Should we pretend to
Oh.
scare people there?
Absolutely. I could also
Yeah.
pick up some new bed sheets.
Yeah, that's totally fine too, I guess.
We gotta look good everywhere.
Yeah, maybe I should get a pillowcase.
We'll find out.
Okay.
But we should definitely watch what they're doing.
Yeah, they're always up to no good. We have to beat them at everything.
Yeah.
That means buying cooler pillowcases. And
We gotta.
Yeah. All right, so we're definitely gonna follow them.
Excellent.
100%.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. It just randomly shut off.
Oh no.
I apologize, everyone.
Okay.
All right. So as you cross the mall, what do we see? What is a passerby drinking their morning slushy? What do they see as the four of you take to the floor?
I'm more prancing around. I'm getting my morning energy because I'm looking to do some practice later. So I'm prancing and trying to get my energy up.
Elliot is going to be really looking forward to see some curtains because they kind of need some new blackout curtains for their room because they like to keep things super dark, super moody.
I'm flowing in with a billowing cape. I make sure it takes up as much room as possible. So I'm walking with a fierce speed to make sure it is just blowing behind me. I stand just a tiny bit behind Ultragotha, just so that way I can make sure I have maximum like spread, but also to enhance Ultragotha's aura.
And our entrance is always unstoppable. The amount of people that get knocked over simply by Romilda's cape, the sounds of "Watch out! Where are you going?" Just it follows us like an entrance anywhere. And most notably is Ultragotha's hair that is it's almost billowing on its own. It has its own what is like wind machine. You never see it per se, but it's definitely there. As he strides in, still stomping as loud as possible.
Yes, but we're in absolute rhythm with one another. Like our stomping and rhythm, it flows.
I love it. So you stomp your way into Hail Satin, a demonic bed and bath store with black terry cloth curtains on the first floor of the Verona Mall. They're just opening up. The doors kind of roll up, and you can see the workers today are the familiar Hemlock and Nocturne. Both of them about your age, all kind of dressed in mall goth chic clothing, getting ready for the day. Nocturne is the girl rolling up the door. She has long black hair and a short plaid skirt, really tall boots, and she waves at Elliot and Aurora like, "Oh my gosh, hi! It's so good to see you both. What are they doing here? This is a Mall Goth loyalty store." And she will look pointedly at Romilda and Ultragotha.
We require pillowcases.
You should be blessed with our presence here, that we would be willing to spend our money here.
I mean, sure, that's fine. Come on in, I guess.
I brush past them and flip my cape so that way it goes like over her head.
Elliot kind of like tries to step on the cape a little bit.
Ooh.
Just the end of it.
I yank back a little bit and I look at you and I tug it back. How dare you?
I flip you off.
Flip you right back.
Outrage.
And then I flip my cape again and walk on.
But
I have a small thing for Ultra Gotha. So, though I am loyal to my group, it's a little hard to not ignore the presence of the billowy hair in the wind.
I lean over to Aurora and I'm like, I don't blame you. Ultra Gotha is an icon. And then I walk away.
I nudge Aurora, like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry, it's just, I know, I'm sorry. And I brush it off.
Oh, how dare.
I focus on finding my pillows because I fell the other day when I was hanging and it hurt. So I need a lot of pillows.
All right, Aurora, while you are looking for pillows, you kind of start rummaging around in they have some bins set up, of course, jet black, beautiful, a little bit gothic around the edges. And there's something in the bin that is not a pillow. Too early seen unknown and known too late. You pull out a deep wine-colored scroll buried in this bag of pillow or this box of pillows, and in our Discord, you can unspoiler that Malgoths spoiler if you like. You find a note written in black ink, covered in hearts, and it says Amicamea Vinum Alfea rotis prelabi extunt lubis, and it is signed with a moon and stars.
I take it to Elliot because Elliot knows a lot more than I do. Potentially, it could be a spell, and Elliot knows spells and witchery, so I take it to Elliot.
I look at it. Do I know Latin?
I do not know Latin.
Is it something I can roll for? I think you're muted, Kristina.
Oh, okay. Do you know Latin as part of your witchcraft?
I would assume so. A lot of spells are in Latin.
Okay. How about you? We're gonna have a roll off. So you're gonna roll your 2d6. And first roll. And then I will roll a roll for the scroll to see if you can translate it.
Roll for the scroll. 4.
Okay. This particular Latin is not the same kind. It's older, a little more mysterious. You can pick out some words. It's something amica, that's like love. And vinum, that's clearly wine. Wine coolers?
I pass it back to Aurora and I'm like, I don't know, maybe this is like a shopping list or something for like a romantic date, maybe.
Wine is always a good time. So let's maybe we should help this person out, or maybe we should look what's on the list and figure out what it is, and we can have a good time ourselves.
Ooh, good idea. I like that thinking. Do you want to take the note or should I tuck it in?
You should keep it.
All right. I fold it up and I stick it in my bra.
Right. While the Mulgoths are consulting the scroll, Visigoths, what are you up to?
Ultra Gotha is holding up a pillow sham to Romilda. So, what says I want to conquer LA more? The red or the purple?
Definitely the red, because you don't have to worry about bloodstains.
Brilliant. And I'm gonna put the red pillow sham in our cart that we're pushing like pedestrians.
We really need to get somebody to do this for us next time.
Yeah. This is a bad look.
Yeah.
Maybe like I can get like a donkey in here to push the cart for us. That's what they're cart animals, right?
Yeah, that's what we had all the time back at our kingdoms. Like, absolutely.
Okay. I mean, I could control animals if we visit. Like, I'm sure there's a petting zoo here that I've never wanted to visit.
I'm sure they have like a black mule. Like, it'll be a little more subtle. You don't have to look at it.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, what did you need to get? I just gotta make sure. So like they're in the pillow section, and I really need pillows, and we're just kind of like loitering over there. Those mall goths, they're always in the way, especially that one with the really pretty hair.
We just gotta go. We just need to push forward. We can't be intimidated. You are the conqueror. You're the rightful conqueror.
Yeah.
Let's go. I got you. We're gonna just go right over, get those pillows.
Okay. I could do this. Should I bring the saddle? Like my horse saddle that I could sometimes put on a donkey?
We might find a donkey on our way. We don't know. You never know.
Yeah.
And we also don't want to leave it back here. Who's to say a Mall Goth won't come and take it from you?
Yeah, I couldn't handle that. This is pure horse leather. My favorite.
It's valuable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they see the worth in that.
Okay. And with Romilda in tow, we want to stomp over there and demand to take over the pillow section.
Okay. You stomp to the counter, and you stop past the counter, which is near the pillow section, and you see Hemlock, who is a boy who is about your age. He is stocking the comforters. He's wearing a long trench coat, black lipstick. He kind of broods at you a little bit.
I brood
Can
back.
I help you?
Milda, do you think he can help? Do you want to push our cart?
We have a saddle.
Yeah, whole saddle.
Wow. Why?
What else are you doing?
Yeah.
What's more valuable or important than this cart?
It's an added, I guess, service. It'll cost you personal shopping.
That's fine. That's fine. I got this covered. It's okay.
Okay. Thank you, Romilda.
If you can keep the commentary down a little bit, though.
Yeah, we normally have a donkey, and they're often quiet. Should I feed you? I have some bird seed in my pocket. I stole it from the birds earlier.
If you need veggies, we can go to the food court.
Mm-hmm.
My dad owns the chili place. I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that was probably too much talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's birdseed on the ground, and that's somebody else's problem.
But can you just take our cart over to the pillows? We need quite a few of them, so we need this cart.
Okay. And he'll just start pushing the cart over to the pillows, and the birdseed kind of crackles under the wheels. It kind of gets flown everywhere, and you hear Nocturne from over by the door, like, what the hell? Why are you doing that?
Shh. We're trying to get pillows. It's fine. There's some bird seeds over there. You should probably clean that up.
Mm-hmm. It's a really big mess.
It makes your store look very unprofessional.
Very unprofessional. It's hard to conquer a place like this when it's such a disaster.
You are not conquering anything.
Hmm?
Oh my god.
Go clean the bird seeds. You're gonna get, that's how you get rats. That's how you get the Black Plague.
Elliot is hearing all of this and is like rolling their eyes, like on the brink of like haunting someone.
You see Nocturne just kind of storm off to the staff-only room in the back to get her like broom for the birdseed. Malgoths, what are you're seeing this happen? Hemlock pushing the cart toward the pillows. Are Visigoths getting ready to conquer?
I need all of the pillows, all of them. So I'm looking around. I have a couple firecrackers. I really want to make sure that I get these pillows, but the crush I have on Uldragatha and like seeing that saddle just, I just, so I have to think. And I know Elliot is already upset with me a little bit. So do I act with the butterflies that are in my heart? Or do I act on loyalty? And I think I have to act on loyalty and start putting some firecrackers around to kind of back them off. So I go by the bin right before the cart and I light one up and I just back away. And it pops. It pops. And I look to Elliot and I say, we gotta go. We gotta go. Because I'm not exactly ready to approach Ultragatha. We've already been too close and I have things to do. So we need to get out of the pillow section. But I grab all the pillows first.
A shock of fireworks sparklers goes off. The birdseed catches on fire, starts to toast. It smells very Los Angeles in here with the granola happening on the floor. And there's just this sheen of fireworks in front of the pillow section. Romilda and Ultragatha, your eyes are just kind of blasted with, it reminds you of Rome burning for like a second, and it's good. It feels great. And then the pillows are gone. You see Aurora's hair flowing almost in slow motion behind her as she and Elliot dash off, arms full of pillows. Hemlock and his cart are knocked over in the birdseed, using the cart to shield himself from the firecrackers. What are you doing, Visigoths?
This
Can
is
I
why we get
attack?
donkeys.
Truly. What use are you on the ground? Get out of the cart. You gotta get flipped. You gotta get out of the cart. Oh, you're useless.
We'll just get our blankets and pillows at another store.
Will we? I demand vengeance.
Oh no, absolutely. Absolutely on vengeance. It's just
Okay.
it brings me back to the burning of Rome, and it was a great time. And we did keep quite a bit of souvenirs, but I don't think any of these are worth keeping right now. They're gonna be smelling of smoke. Remember when we ransacked Rome, and a lot of that stuff was just, it was lingered for days.
So long.
We don't need that.
Okay, very well. I would like to at least steal the pillow sham. I have to Google what a pillow sham is. Can somebody tell me what that is? I don't actually know.
The sham, like, it is when you have a comforter, the sham is the one that's like over, I think, that kind of matches the comforter, I think. Where a pillowcase is just kind of like with the sheets.
Yeah, there's the pillowcase, and then the pillow sham is the fancier pillowcase that lays on top that has like the outline, and then you put the pillow in like in the middle in the back.
Okay. Cool.
It's the decorative pillow. You don't sleep on that one because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's the one you put on the floor.
Kick those pillows off immediately. Yeah, I want to steal this pillow sham.
Absolutely. Okay, go ahead and roll that 2d6. Do you have a shoplifting bonus, Ultragatha?
+2 on theft.
Excellent.
So I rolled an 8, which is a 10 with my +2.
Great. Hemlock got a 7. So you are able to shoplift right in front of him this pillow sham. Yeah.
It's very goth not to care.
Yeah.
I'm like swaying my cape back and forth and just kind of hiding. Ultra Gotha.
The wind, the glow, the look is immaculate. So folks, we had some donations. So I'm gonna need everyone to go shopping and add a accessory to your look.
Should I break out my cat ears?
We want to do cat ears already? I'll do it.
I don't know if this is gonna stay
Yes!
on.
That's cute.
This is so goth, you guys. Cat ears is so goth.
All right. So as you leave the store, the clock ticks forward. It is now mid-morning. Goths, where would you like to go?
Mall goths or Visigoths?
Yeah, which
Sorry.
goths?
Ooh, yeah. I'm just making a mess of this. Let's do Visigoths, since Malgoths picked first last time.
All right, let's peek that map. All right, Ramilda, where do we feel is a good place for us to visit? What errands must we run?
I feel like probably we should go get some smoothies. We need to get that energy up. We just went through that whole thing and that took too much out of us, and it's only mid-morning. So let's go get some smoothies at Lemon Theodisis.
Yeah, that's a cool idea. All right, let's go.
I heard Volfi's working today, so it should be a good time.
Oh, yes. The stories they tell. I could drink 5 smoothies listening to them.
Yep.
They make me very thirsty. Yes, let's go.
Malgoths, are you following or are you going somewhere else?
I feel like we need to stash these pillows that we've just stolen.
True. Let's go to maybe Brick and Mortal, the home improvement store, stash them in there. Or are you thinking somewhere else?
Yeah, we can do that.
We're
let's
gonna
just
Brick and
hide a
Mortal.
bunch of pillows around a hardware store.
Yes, because it makes all the sense.
Fantastic. I love this. All right.
It'll be like an Easter hunt, but with pillows, and anyone else can take them.
Fantastic. So Visigoths, Ramilda, and Ultragotha, you head over to the food court. There's all these small, brightly colored tables. They're a little bit sticky somehow, even though the mall has opened. You start seeing people milling around, those out-of-towners looking for an early lunch who've already, started the day early on their shopping. You see Volfi, who has like long, stringy hair. She's a Visigoth. She's got these big wooden bracelets, slinging smoothies, because the Visigoths took over the Orange Julius. It was too Roman. So they've replaced it with the Lemon Theodosius. You see a crowd of people trying to order, and you know immediately what the problem is. Volfi only speaks Gothic. And there's a small group of teenagers from the local town trying to order, and they're like, I want a small vanilla. And she's just like, I do not know what you are saying. You sound like a pig. You are speaking to me. What are you saying? Oink, oink, oink. And they're just yelling back and forth, back and forth. What would you like to do?
I'm going to walk up and push them out of the way and say, excuse me, it's our turn. You're taking too long. if you don't know what it is you want or how to convey it, I don't know why you're here. Go to one of your places around here.
They kind of look at you. I'm like, what do you mean?
Don't talk. Just go. We are on a mission.
We're here to conquer. Also, Wolfmir, I demand a drink that is the size of a beverage that would feed a small army.
Her eyes light up. Ultra Gotha! My friend! My sibling in arms! Yes, I will get this drink for you.
Yes.
I will get you the finest drink you shall desire.
It must feed many armies, and I am all of those armies.
Wolfie, I am so happy to see you. Always. Every time.
Romilda! Hello! My other sibling in arms!
Always. We just had a flashback to one of the great wars that we were in, and it just made me think of you. So we had to come by.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is so kind. A large drink for you as well?
Yes, please. You know what we love. We trust you.
She starts pulling just bottles of flavorings and putting pumps of random things into these absolutely massive cups. Like the biggest 7-Eleven Slurpee cups that you can imagine. This is what she grabs for you. And the machine starts whirring and she starts kind of chanting a war song along with it. It's gonna taste weird. Like she's putting everything in here. This is a full-on graveyard.
I start like pounding my fist on the countertop, like in rhythm.
The chant.
Yeah.
We are here for this. The song of your people, sing it.
Brings me back home.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
As you're kind of pounding on the counter, you see a piece of paper flutter to the ground, and you can go ahead and unspoiler your picture in the Discord. It's a strange piece of notebook paper. It looks to be a list. It's written in English. And on the top it says MASH. It's covered in little doodles, little hearts. There's a list of 4 people on the top. Ximena Benedict, Fritz Fang, Sarah Michelle Geller. There's a string of numbers, and then randomly the word cat. 4, 1, cat, 7. And then you see a list of strange words indeed. 1, Toyota Camry. 2, Maserati. 3, RV. And 4, DeLorean. What could it mean?
What is this nonsense?
I don't. It's terribly written. That's for sure. I know.
Why are there so many colors?
It's so bright. This. Who here would have something this bright?
Ugh. It's awful.
I like crumble it up and just put it in my back pocket because I just need it to get out of my face.
Sarah Michelle Geller. Sounds like when you are trying to curse someone and like you want that curse to last for a long time.
Yeah.
You shout, Sarah Michelle Geller.
Oh, absolutely. Fritz Fang sounds like it could have been a warrior, but I can't recall who that one would have been. There was a lot. But the last few words though, DeLorean, like what is that?
Perhaps a god? Yet to be conquered and destroyed?
It must be a Roman word. Oh, I need my drink now to wash my mouth out from that.
Yes, Wolfmir.
Your drinks, my shield partners. Here they are. And she shoves into your hands these giant Slurpee cups with like big boba style straws. Just the most extra.
What color is it? Like, did it end up just being brown, or is there like a specific color?
It's kind of purplish, but it's
perfect.
Yeah, a little bit purplish.
The color of royalty.
Aha!
The straws are both a bright green.
Makes me think of some of the trees and grass we saw along our journey.
Truly. The ones that were flourishing and not on fire.
Right.
Mm,
Obviously, our
yeah.
side of the land, not
Yeah,
Roman.
yeah.
You know.
All right, I'm gonna give this drink a try.
Me too. I need to get that Roman swill out of my mouth.
And yeah, no matter what it tastes like the armies that I need to feed and commandeer, so therefore it's good.
We ate a lot of terrible things along the way. This is great.
It's a little sweet, you know? Can't quite figure out what that is. A lot of varying sweet flavors.
Yeah, we definitely, sugar is still something we're getting accustomed to, since back then it was usually made into like statues and sent as gifts because they were very rare.
True. Very
so the fact that we can drink this much in abundance, like, we are royalty here.
Truly, we are the most powerful.
Absolutely.
As you drink your slushies, you understand why these tables are sticky. It just, the sweetness just permeates the area, and you do find your fingers a little tacky, but you know, it tastes like victory, and that's going to be okay. Anything else you would like to do while you're at Lemon Theodosius, Visigoths?
Do we have any plans to recruit any animals so that we may destroy those Molgoths?
I know that right behind us is the Tiny Jotun Adventures. They're little pony rides.
I didn't know it was that close. Oof.
Yeah.
Whew.
There's some ponies back there, and they might have a donkey or a mule.
Ponies. Okay. Ponies. Yeah. This is good. We can do this. Onward.
I chug the rest of my drink, and then I throw it. Like, I try to throw it at the garbage can, and it just like kind of misses, and I just ignore it and keep walking. The place is already sticky.
Yeah, I would throw mine. There's a little bit not drunk at the bottom because it was mostly just the texture down there. So Ultragotha would throw his at that poor person who was trying to order.
Ooh, excellent. Can I have you make a attack roll of some sort? I'm sure you have bonuses to.
Well, I can't. I'm not like using my spear. In this instance. So it's just going to be a 9.
Okay. You definitely bean this out of town nerd on the head with your slushy. And you see just a little part of his soul die. How would you like to emotionally destroy this person?
Oh gosh, I am not meant to play a Visigoth. All right, I'm ready. Now you smell like the filth that you are. To conquer LA! And Ultragotha will turn away and start stomping.
To conquer LA! And then I follow suit and whoosh my cape.
I love it. You see the out-of-towners leaving the mall. They're out of here. Mm-hmm. Goodbye forever. They will go back to Sears. Oh, the 90s. Molgoths. Molgoths. You are off to the fabric store, Brick and Mortal, which is loyal to the Molgoths. What are you doing when you arrive?
Well, we've rushed in with like all these different pillows, right? So Elliot's just looking around going like, what do we do? Where do we put this? Where do we stash these? Should we make a trap? Are they gonna come in here? And I turn to Aurora and I'm like, What do you want to do? What you wanted these pillows, right?
Yes, I needed my pillows. So being and working in the theater and aerial arts, Aurora is really good at rigging things. And Elliot mentions a trap, and I'm okay with making some traps. We're at a home improvement store, by the way. So, I mean, this is the place to do it. But I also want to make sure that my pillows are safe. So I start to go over to where there's some wood and some lumber, and I look at the metals and try to start making a plan. But then I mentioned to Elliot that, remember that paper that you had? There's the wine. We got to get some wine soon. But what is that other thing?
Good question. Elliot, I pull out the piece of paper from my bra and I I unravel it and I'm like, okay. Is there anything on here? Maybe Althea equals pillows?
I
Maybe
think
this is what we need? Pillow fort?
pillow fort.
Pillow gun.
Pillow.
Pillow launcher.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So I start to look at some of the nail guns and see what we can do here. They know that we have a lot of pillows. They weren't able to get the pillows that they wanted, but they only want those pillows to spite us. So we're going to make a pillow trap. So I go and get a nail gun and I start to put some pillows around it and hook it up. And there's a clerk in the store, right? They're wondering what I'm
Yes.
doing.
Yeah, you actually know her. You know her from theater. Her name is Amanda, and she is awesome because she is in an anti-capitalist grassroots organizing and plays guitar in a grunge band called God is Gay. Um, but
Elliot's
she
already
like
smitten.
never sleeps. You know her from she works tech at the local theater, so she's always at the theater until like 2 a.m. Then she goes and plays in the grunge band, and she's up at 7 pounding the pavement, knocking on doors. Um, so she's kind of napping a little bit by the register. And as you start kind of rummaging around the nail guns, there's kind of a loud noise as two of them clack together. And she kind of just, I'm like, oh, ha, Aurora, hey.
Hi, Amanda. We have an issue and I need to make a couple things. Don't worry, you know what I'm doing.
Of course.
There's some Visigoths, including the one I told you about. And I need to make sure that they leave us alone because they've been kind of bothering us. And my friendship with Elliot is important, and I've made some mistakes, especially when I tried to blow up his boots. I apologize. They're boots, but you know, I so I got to make this right. And so I need to make a couple things and rig some things up. I was thinking maybe I take some light fixtures and make a like motion kind of like to kind of blind them almost a little bit and like really mess with them. I was also thinking of maybe taking a nail gun or two, putting some pillows around it. We had this thing about pillows earlier. There were some firecrackers. Don't worry about it. I mean, I just, I really got to do this. So if you'd be cool and not worry about it, that'd be cool.
Uh, no fireworks in here, right?
So
This is a lumber store.
you're right.
Lights we can do, but
okay. So yeah. So
fire is a no.
So yeah. So yeah. Let me look around and see all you have, because my mind is just going a mile a minute, and definitely doing the nail gun, right? That's okay. Like that's cool.
Yeah.
And the lights are cool. I mean, firecrackers. If firecrackers are away from the wood, is that okay? Is that cool? That
Uh,
pretty
could we
I'm gonna
switch?
throw this
out.
idea out there. I say pillow launcher with flaming pillows.
That's an awesome idea.
Yeah, you see, I keep hearing flame, and this is a
Amanda,
lumber store.
Amanda.
We wouldn't test
Amanda,
here.
it's going to be okay.
Okay.
It's going to be okay. Listen, I know what I'm doing. The last show, didn't we work together and do some pyrotechnics? Like, I know pyrotechnics, I know rigging. It's going to be safe for everyone except for the Visigoths.
No, that
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I step between Aurora and Amanda. And I try to persuade Amanda to let us do this. And I'm like, listen, honey, listen, friend. Do you want the Visigoths to take over this whole mall and take over all of our territory?
no, especially not this, my zombie themed hardware store.
Exactly. But that's exactly what's going to happen if you don't let us make this flaming pillow launcher.
Okay, so can I actually get 2 rules? One from Aurora for pyrotechnics, and one from Elliot for persuade.
Yeah.
Ah!
I got 6.
6, 7, 8, 8.
Okay, so you both beat Amanda's rolls. So she will agree to let you do this. Flaming pillows in her hardware store. She is too exhausted to stop you. She'll say, for the record, I'm saying no, but honestly, I don't care. I know you're good, Aurora. And Elliot, you seem really cool. Like, just do whatever you want.
You're a doll.
You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Just give those Visigoths, give them heck from me.
So I
Finger guns.
start to envision what this pillow launcher is going to look like. I go get some lumber, some nails, and I start to build it right at the front of the store. Other people are walking in, but I'm ignoring them. And I plug it up, and I decide that we need to paint it. We need it to kind of look like it's not a pillow launcher. So I go and paint, get some black paint, of course, and I kind of want a little bit of metallic. But I turned to Elliot and I said, I think we need something else. I really like the light idea, but I'm wondering if there's something that we can do to get them to come here, or to scare them, or we just need
Definitely
more
need to
things.
lure them. Yes.
Yes.
Well, let's finish building this. And how would we lure them here? Actually, where are they? We should probably try to find them first.
We need to find them. We need to find them, and I think they would want to follow us. So maybe they'll follow us back here. Maybe I don't know. We need to figure something out because we need to get them. They need to be out of here. This is our mall. This is our mall, and they're not welcome here.
Yeah, and did you know Romilda's jewelry is fake anyway? So they're just a faker.
So fake. So fake.
So fake. No,
yeah.
They need to go. They need to go with that trashy stuff. That trashy mess.
Maybe I can make also too a trash can for them.
Flaming trash can.
Maybe take a trash can and put some spikes in it a little bit, or maybe some
You know what I can do? I whisper in Aurora's ear. Haunted trash can.
I love it. I love it. you can lure them. Maybe they'll run away, maybe they'll back up, and we can lure them right into the line for the pillows. I love it.
I like
You're
that
amazing,
idea.
Elliot.
I
You're the
love this.
best.
Okay. I guess Elliot goes on the search for a trash can and imbues it with the spirit of a Roman.
Oh, wow. Can you go ahead and roll your haunt, please?
9, 10, 11, 12.
The trash can you find begins to like shudder and shake, and it starts to glow with what color is your magic, Elliot?
Green.
Ooh, it starts to glow this bright green, a green you recognize, as you feel a soul pulled from the ether into this trash can. The trash can kind of starts to glow and the glow fades. And then you hear, hello?
Mhm.
And I say to the trash can, hello, welcome to the modern world. I take it that you hate Visigoths, correct?
Keys teeth?
Ooh. Yes. Roman. Latin. Is it the same Latin that I would know for my spell work?
You could probably, yeah, you would know some Latin. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to attempt Latin as a player because
It's okay. It's all right. In Latin, you say.
In Latin, I say, do you hate Visigoths?
With my entire soul, they burned my beautiful city, my Roma.
Amazing. So you have a chance to get back at some Visigoths right now. But I need you to help us lure them to us in our fortress that you're in. Are you okay with doing that? Because consent is important.
Oh, yes, indeed it is. In Latin, the trash can says to you, absolutely, I consent to becoming an instrument of war against the Visigoths.
Amazing. I attach little wheelies to the
Gnarly.
bottom of the trash can.
Fantastic. Yeah, you wheel out a glowing trash can into the center of brick and mortar. And at this point, I think we're going to flip back over to our Visigoth friends at where were you going to? Tiny Jotun Adventures.
Yeah. So what does that place look like, give or take?
Sure. So first, the smell hits you.
Mm-hmm.
It smells of hay and horsehair, just kind of that earthy farm smell. And you see a small racetrack set up with all these little ponies in their stalls waiting to go onto the racetrack. And then the sound of screaming children fills the air as kids are clamoring to choose their pony and go for a race. And helping out at the front desk, getting everyone scheduled, looking a little frazzled, is Everick, a Visigoth. He was one of you. He came over with you in the time travel. However, he really loves it here in LA. He has fully assimilated. He's all about sports team. He loves sports teams. He doesn't care which one it is. He loves cheering. So he's dressed in like a mismatch of jerseys. He's got some pennants kind of hanging off the back of his sleeves. He's wearing one basketball shoe and like one cleat, soccer cleat. He's just so excited about sports. And he's filling in a book like, yes, you 2 o'clock? Good. Yes, you can ride the most fierce of the ponies. Does that sound good? Very good. Shaking little kid's hand. Ah, Romilda, Ultragotha, hello.
Everick,
my friend, how are you?
our ally, how goes?
Goes booyah.
What?
Where? Why?
Booyah.
Are you okay?
Booyah. Am I not saying it right?
I don't know what it is.
Are you going to pass right now? Should I get the flames ready?
Do we need to get the boat to send you off?
No, I was trying to say like huzzah, but yeah,
Why not just say huzzah?
Mm-hmm.
huzzah.
Huzzah.
Huzzah! Now, Everick, tell us about, some of your horses.
Of course. Well, we have Flame Stomper right here, and he points to this like tiny little like white and gray spotted pony that is just kind of eating absentmindedly. He's like, yes, very fierce. She's a warrior.
Terrifying.
With a name like that, has to be.
Yes. We have Stream Fighter here. He's strong, he is handsome, and he goes very fast. And he's pointing to a kind of brown mare, again, just kind of eating.
Whoa, I can feel the rage.
Indeed.
Beautiful. You're doing a beautiful job raising these magnificent beasts.
Thank you.
I do have a question for you, Everick. So, as you know, Ultragotha is on a mission to conquer all of LA. And we were hoping we could count on you to be one of our reliable allies, should we call you in the need of battle.
A battle?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
But you were one of the fiercest. You don't just lose that ability.
Your ability to, your skill to raise an entire city to the ground is unrivaled.
Think back to our All-Father. Woden has guided us through many battles. We have conquered so many countries. Just think of what happened to Rome. We are here because of our gods, our deities, our power. Those don't just go away.
Will you stand with us?
Stand? Yes. Fight? The Lakers are playing next week and I don't want to die.
We'll make sure it's not during a game or whatever it is. Like, if there's no game, will you fight with us?
Can I have you make a, do you have a persuasion, Romilda?
I do.
Can I have you make a persuasion or even inspire religious acts, I suppose?
We'll go with persuasion, and that'll be an 8.
You see a single tear kind of roll down Everick's cheek. There is a saying among my new companions, and that is go, fight, win, and win we shall. Need you mounts for the battle?
We will.
Yes.
Good. Do horses, or I have these other like smaller kind of wheelie ones. They're wooden for the smaller children.
I possess great powers with these live ones. Perhaps we should have the first one. What was it called again?
Flame Stomper.
Flame Stomper.
I think that one's perfect for you.
Forth. Truthfully. Mm-hmm. Bring it forth.
You see, he kind of leads Flame Stomper. He has to kind of bribe him a little bit with a little piece of some hay. And Ultragotha, you stare into the eyes of this creature, and it stares back. And you get the sense that it is powerful indeed.
Ultragotha, what do you think?
Bromhilda, Look at the hairs as they stand upon my arms.
It means that must mean it's powerful. That's how we always knew because of you. Like, you know when a creature's powerful. You're clearly showing visible signs.
The sweating, the nervous heart beating. Yes, this is
all good signs.
Anticipation. We will take them. Everick.
He hands you the reins. The horse or the pony kind of just is like, Can I get an animal roll from you, Ultragotha?
I'm good at this. I have a +3 there. 4 and 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11.
Okay, it's gonna be a tie with Flame Stomper, who also has an 11.
Oh my word, you stubborn horse.
Yeah. So here we go. Do you, Romilda, if you want to, you can embarrass yourself using your embarrassing trait to give Ultragotha +3 on his roll.
Done. So I pull out my ex-lover. Augustus, I know you left me, but I want you to know that I am never going to leave you. That's why I've brought you with me and carry you with me everywhere I go. And you are part of the power that helps me continue to fuel Ultragotha's conquest across LA. Knowing that you are still by my side has brought me so much joy and has easily helped Ultragotha's conquest to like unfathomable lengths. And I just rest upon its skull. Please help.
As you do this, every eye is turned to you in Tiny Jotun Adventures. All little kids on their ponies. Everick is just like, is that a Roman?
It's honestly, it's our biggest shame.
It's a very long story, and obviously he's dead for many reasons, so.
Milda, that is embarrassing.
I know, but sometimes the heart can't help what the heart wants.
If you just pretend like she doesn't have it, it's not so bad. I just kind of look in the other direction.
Everybody look away! And all of the kids like look at the ceiling. Someone starts humming. It's very embarrassing scene here at Tiny Jotun Adventures.
All right, but that gives me a +3. The horse was moved by the speech, you know?
Indeed. And in the distraction, in the fracas, Flame Stomper just trots along behind you, kind of looks at you like, we've got an understanding.
Oh, don't get too close. Please. Don't get too close. Oh.
That beast is going to serve you well.
Oh, yes.
No one will question your authority as long as you and that beast are together. I mean, they don't question your authority anyway, but this just adds to it.
Now we can do battle against those Goths. And we have a beast of burden. I should put the pillow sham I took. And I'm going to like gently place the pillow sham on top of Tiny Horse.
Excellent. It's a great look. It really pulls the whole equine look together.
Yes.
And folks, we got another donation, so I think it's time for a little thank you and a bit of a Macarena break. Anyone else? Anyone else?
Follow your lead.
Okay,
I'll
try to follow
I actually
along.
don't remember how to do it, which I feel like is even more embarrassing.
Hey, Macarena! Oh.
Fabulous.
Amazing.
Just a reminder, folks, if you want to make us do embarrassing things and get +3 to ourselves, you can go ahead and donate in the Tiltify link. If you want to put a embarrassing poem in the chat, someone will read that. We've got accessories to add, and we've got all kinds of stuff for you folks. So please help us out. Help out the Trevor Project. So back to the mall. Visigoths, where are you headed?
I think we're letting one more time. What is this hacking horse's name? Like Flame Feet?
Flame Stomper.
Flame Stomper.
But if you wish to call it Flame Feet, that is fine as well.
No, Flame Feet. Flame Stomper feels more metal. Yeah, I think we're letting Flame Stomper kind of guide the way, especially after bestowing them with the Pillow Sham that is red to cover the blood of our enemies. We really believe in the power of this horse, and I would like it to maybe lead us towards the hardware store.
I love it. I love it. Malgoths. Oh, sorry. Go for it, Romilda.
We're gonna walk by the Dracula video store, which is right next door, and I'm gonna look inside for a second, and I notice that Fritz Fang is working, and that reminds me of that sheet of paper. So, Ultragotha, real quick.
Yes.
Can we make a quick stop at Dracula video? I remember that the person who works there was on this piece of paper. I thought their name was very interesting, but I don't think they're Visigoths, so it might be strange territory.
Yes, we will bring our beast of burden, and
yes,
they will.
I need to know what the sheet is.
Let us go, and we'll enter dramatically.
I love it. Before we have our scene in Dracula video, I do want to cut back to our Malgoths. Malgoths, are you staying in the hardware store, brick and mortar, or are you venturing out into the mall?
Once we've set up everything, I would like to venture out into the mall with my talking trash can.
Okay, fantastic. Aurora, are you and Elliot stick together?
I'm getting a little worried because we haven't seen them and it's been some time. Weren't they trying to conquer us? But isn't that what they said? So I look for a cart or something with wheels because we need to take the trash can can float. It's a ghost at this point, but I need to move this flaming pillow launcher. Like I need to move it. So I have to go talk to our friend Amanda because I'm not seeing anything with wheels.
Sure.
Should we? Okay, quick question. Are we luring them here, or are we taking the launcher to them?
So I think at this point, I mean, if the trash can is coming, like, what if they don't come by here? So, you know, I rigged this pretty well so that all I have to do is push a button. So I want to take the trash can with us, or sorry, the launcher with us.
Okay.
All right. Can I get a rigging check, Aurora? You do find one of those kind of flatbread carts, the ones you get at like Home Depot that are really big and never roll quite right. You do find one of those and you're able to rig it, but I'm going to need a check.
I got 5. And rigging's +3, so 8.
8. Okay. That is a tie with what I rolled. Second tie of the night. Elliot, do you want to embarrass yourself to give her +3?
I do.
Well, only if you're okay with us taking it. I understand if we have the trash can, maybe we can like lure them back. So if you're okay.
No, let's do this. Let's
You're a great
go at it with like
Elliot,
everything we got. Should I do it with my skull?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the only option.
Let me oh yeah. Wardrobe malfunction.
Good.
We'll put this down. Okay. This is submitted by let me get a name. Pink and Inked here on Twitch. Roses are red, violets are blue. Roar is how dinosaurs say I love you.
Perfect. Perfect.
And with that, you get and as embarrassing as that trait is, Elliot is 100% committed to their poetry.
It was the
100%
best
committed.
poem I've ever heard.
Thank you. I stayed up all night coming up with that.
I could tell.
Right. Molgoths, as you roll your cart and your trash can out into the mall, you do hear a bit of a commotion on an upper floor as you see the Visigoths with a pony heading towards Dracula Video. Would you like to follow, or do you want to go somewhere else?
We definitely want to follow, right, Elliot?
We follow and we lay siege.
All right. Before this siege takes place in Dracula Video, I think we're going to take a gothy little break. So don't go anywhere. Stay on this channel. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Bye, everybody.
Hey Goths! Welcome back to our live stream of Visigoths versus Molgoths. With this wonderful cast of folks here, we just made a super weapon for pillow launching and fire. There's a pony that has joined the Visigoth cause. An army is being assembled, and it's all happening right outside the Dracula video store. So welcome back. And that's where we're going to pick up. Visigoths and Molgoths. You find yourself in front of a video store, a relic of the 90s and 2000s. This video store has an unusually well-curated cult, horror, and foreign film sections. It's a very indie vibe in here. There's posters everywhere, a lot of them in French. What would you like to do?
Do I see the Molgoths there yet, or is it just us right now?
Yeah, Molgoths, what do the Visigoths see walking towards them? And then I'll turn it on its head. Visigoths, what do the Molgoths see? Go for it, Molgoths.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Wow. Along the way, on our way to search for the Visigoths, I assume we've gathered some of our fellow Molgoths to our cause in this final showdown with the Visigoths for control of the mall in front of the Dracula video store. And we all know Goths love weird French films because unique and emo, right?
All right, so Amanda has followed you from the hardware store, and you also, Hemlock will meet you there from Hail Satin. Nocturne is a little bit shy. She's there, but she's hanging back. Visigoths, have you brought you? I know you brought your new horse, but did you got Everick to come with you? Did you also get some other Visigoths on your way, or are you going with Everick and the horse?
I mean, we probably could have rallied Wolfmere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We've got like a rallying call.
Yeah. We just stand in the middle of the mall and yell at the top of our lungs and like,
yeah.
Odin calls upon thee for battle.
And then a lot more yelling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chanting,
Yep.
stomping our feet. That's why
Lots
we have
of that.
loud stomping.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of the Visigoths in the mall start to kind of poke their heads out. You see Brunhilde from Athelwulf's Secret also kind of look out, watching. She's definitely watching, not jumping into battle quite yet, but Everick is ready to go, and Wolfie is right there, ready with her spear. And you see this glowing trash can on wheels and some strange creation on a bright purple cart.
What false magics do you bring with you, Molgoths?
I whisper to the trash can, and I'm like, in Roman, I'm like, unleash your worst insults.
You hear the trash can just hit, hit, hit.
Is that thing talking, coughing? What is?
Sounds squeaky. Perhaps we should bash it with our spears?
Don't get close.
From the trash can, you hear Philly Rude back, beasts.
Us? You dare say that to us?
Constantine, is that you? Augustus's brother?
Oh, a tide. Constantine?
Is that you, Constantine? You were always jealous of your brother Augustus. Is that why you're here? You couldn't accept that he fell for me?
Huh, Romilda, hey. Wow, this is crazy.
Why are you here?
Aurora, is this real? Aurora. And Ultragotha's gonna like put his hand on Aurora's shoulder. What am I seeing?
She's lying.
No. Absolutely. Your garbage can is lying.
Listen,
Hmm?
she doesn't have a lover. I don't know why you hang out with her. I mean,
We're gonna conquer
no,
LA
but
together.
she was never going to help you. Now, I'm your friend.
Do I hear
Don't
this?
tell Elliot. Don't tell Elliot.
I think this might be like a sidebar.
Okay.
Because
I just wanna
you're
make sure.
engaged with the trash can.
Yeah,
And like
yeah.
Ultragotha
make
was
sure.
so appalled at that interaction that like he had to grab somebody. Like, and now Aurora's trying to woof. All right. Sorry, finish. And then we'll let them go back. What do you want from me?
She's so fake. Everything about her's fake. Her loyalty to you, the Visigoths, fake.
Okay, just because her jewelry's very breakable. It's like plastic. So weird. It's doesn't mean that she is fake. They are strong and they make a wait,
Are they?
hold on. Aurora? Do you want to conquer LA with me?
Maybe. But Elliot is my friend, so are you going to leave and ignore Romalda?
Oh no, we are going to fight. Absolutely.
You can't. You just can't. I'm telling you. Just why don't you all leave? Why are you here?
To conquer.
This is our mall.
That's the point of conquering. We take what is not ours. I'm very, very good at it. I've conquered a lot of places. You know, I've got this spear and it makes me feel power. I like to stomp around a lot.
You made a bad
Yell.
choice.
Yeah. Oh, I choose violence every day I wake up.
I pick up the button and I press it.
What are you doing?
Pillow with flames. So I've added like firecrackers to them. Starts shooting out. Starts making a popping noise. Doesn't hit anyone. It actually falls into the fountain.
It falls in the fountain?
Yes.
There is a dramatic arc into the fountain as this pillow pops and fireworks like sparkles fall to the ground of this mall, and then it fizzles in the fountain with a huge there's kind of steam everywhere, and people start like, ah! The Visigoths begin to like chant like, yes, the battle has begun. Some people start like running away. Amanda is like, fire! And somebody, everyone starts running all over the place. What are the rest of you doing?
Well, Romilda was engaged with the trash can.
Actually, given my years of experience with battle and war, things exploding around me is not unusual and does not distract me. The question is, does it distract Constantine, the trash can? At least that's what I'm calling the trash can. Whether or not that is Constantine is a different story.
Constantine is Constantine is made of aluminum, so I don't know. He definitely hears the popping sounds around him, and it's like, what is that? What is that noise? What is that strange sound upon the wind?
It's their new form of weaponry in this time era. Don't mind it.
Strange, very strange.
It's a whole thing. Honestly, I know that we don't typically agree, but we're from the same era. We at least kind of get each other, I guess.
We do have that in common.
Yeah.
I
And
whisper to Constantine, and I'm like, "Don't you ruin this for me."
It's like, I mean, Constantine, if you want to join our side, we have a lot of familiar things
Remember
for
of
you.
how they sacked your city, how they sacked Rome.
You could help us conquer LA, you know. This could be a new empire.
my summoner makes an excellent point. You did burn my city.
I burned
And
many cities.
You bedded my brother.
That was his decision.
I mean, I was right.
I mean, you and I could bond emotionally now. I mean, if you'd like to go, we could go to get a smoothie. They're amazing. The amount of sugar they allow us to have to actually consume now,
Constantine,
incredible.
as your summoner, I would never betray you like this charlatan.
You
this
just
big
met her.
bully.
You know me.
Constantine.
And how dare you talk about my jewelry like that?
Then buy some real stuff.
I will with your head.
Come get it, bitch.
I'm gonna call down on Odin to smite you.
With what? And I charge up my haunting powers, and because I can imbue a person, place, or an object, and I try to imbue Augustus's skull with with a what do I want to imbue it with the spirit of. Actually, I'm gonna imbue the skull with Augustus's spirit.
Okay, Elliot, can I have you roll 2d6 and add your, what is it? Your +3. And I'll roll
11.
for the skull. I'll roll for the skull. I got a 6. The skull begins, Romilda, the skull in your hand begins to glow a greenish color and lift from your hands. And you hear like a voice kind of roar up from the ground, like, "Wah!" And suddenly the skull in your hand is speaking. "I shall not fall. I have a mighty love to defend. Ah, what the hells?"
Augustus, is that you?
Romilda, my love.
My love, it's been so long.
Are you smiting?
I'm trying to, but now that you're here, could you actually tell your brother Constantine to come to our side?
My brother? My brother is here? Show me my brother.
I point.
Why can I not see?
It's just his spirit. He's inhabiting that vessel, that metal vessel.
And this whole time I'm whispering to Constantine, look at what a traitor your brother was.
Okay.
Are you gonna let him and his Visigoth lover take it all? Are you okay with that? They sacked your home. They sacked your city.
I'm gonna try to persuade Constantine to join us. Like, you could join us and you have your brother. You can talk with your brother. Augustus would be more than happy to have you.
Can I roll against that with my persuade as well?
Absolutely, yes. A persuasion off between Romilda and Elliot. And if either of their teammates wishes to embarrass themselves, that's always an option.
I got 11.
10.
Good. Otherwise, I was there for you.
I will embarrass myself to help.
Go ahead.
So Elliot, don't you worry. We are going to win this fight. You are so gnarly. So gnarly. I just mean, golly gee willikers. I just your friendship is so important to me. And we're gonna win. So don't worry. Don't worry. You are so far out. You're just you got this. You got this.
What are those words you're whispering?
I'm emboldened and charged by my one of my best friends pep talk.
You see, oh, go for it.
Oh, I mean, I have to help my friend out. At this point, like we hear the whisperings of that motivational speech. And
I just look at Ultragotha like, what do I do?
in a bit of a panic, Ultragotha steps kind of like he stumbles a bit behind him, and Fire Stomper, Flame Stomper, the tiny horse, was right there, and Ultragotha kind of like falls back and flips over the tiny horse, and then starts to panic. Oh, by the gods, the horse attacked me! I don't know. I can't handle that. I can't handle that. This isn't cool. This isn't. This is horse. And like, tears are pouring down his face. Meanwhile, the horse is just standing there, not even moving, just like snacking on some hay.
This is incredible. I love it. Oh, I'm so sorry, Malgoths, but with this embarrassing outburst from Ultragotha, kind of all eyes turn to them, and you see this man kind of stick his head out of the Dracula video and just kind of point and is like, ha ha ha, that's hilarious. And everyone starts laughing. The tension is broken. Elliot, how does all of this hurt your feelings as you see the trash can turn itself to face Romilda and say in Latin, "Yes, I will fight with you."
I was your creator. I summoned you, and this is how you repay me? Am I allowed to banish things?
Are you allowed to banish things? I mean,
I'm allowed to haunt things. Can I send it back from whence it came?
I think that sounds like a contested role to banish with your haunt.
Ooh, yes.
And we've hit our goal, which means after this roll, we're going to be doing another Macarena dance party and showing off our skulls and going shopping. Let's add something really embarrassing to our looks, everybody. All right. Thank you, Anonymous, and thank you, everyone who's donated. This is amazing. All right, Elliot, what'd you end up with?
What's my haunt right? 13.
The garbage can shakes again. The green light kind of fades right into the center in this ball of green that glows and then shoots up into the air like one of Aurora's fireworks and explodes, and little tiny green pieces like rain down, and you hear the voice of Constantine, "I'll get you, Elliot."
And I'm like, I created you. I can destroy you.
Elliot, you are so amazing. I'm gonna get him.
Yeah, we're gonna. And I'm like tearing up a little bit because I kind of put my heart and soul into that little trash can. I got a little attached to it, but yeah, that ain't shit.
I understand. If you wanna, I can make us something to get us out of here really quick so you can get yourself together. I mean, I have my rope. I can rig us something. We're on the second floor, so we can go down really quick. Well, I mean, are you interested, or you want to stay here?
Yeah, maybe I need a second.
I would like to make a something for us to rappel down and get away for a minute. My friend needs some time.
Okay. Can I get a rigging check from you, Aurora?
Yes. Oh crap! It fell. Hold on. 7 plus 3, 10.
10. Okay. It's a little tricky. Everything up here is sticky for some reason. It's very strange. But you're able to construct a rigging and a harness. Since you are the aerial expert, you want to describe what this looks like? This apparatus for taking Elliot down to the first floor?
Yeah, so luckily we have a downstairs, there's kind of a sculpture, and I'm able to have the rope come from the banister at the top, and I throw it over the structure, which is right near us. And I attach a kind of a lyra pole to it so that it almost, and so I'm really good at rigging, and so I do this very quickly, but it's almost like a gondola ride. And I take Elliot, I take our launcher, and we ride down it. So I let Elliot and the launcher go down though, but I want to stay in and play a little because Elliot needs some time, and I haven't been able to play. I had all that energy from this morning. So I want to play around a little bit, and the Visigoths won't know what hit them because we just kind of almost vanished in thin air.
Visigoths, it's almost like magic. You see the Molgoths fly. You did not know they had this power.
They always do that?
That seems like magic. Also, there are some pillows that are lit on fire around us. Aurora was able to set some. It was terrifying.
Oh, yeah. Now I was caught up with catching up with Augustus, who he's back. If you didn't realize.
Oh, good.
But yeah, this is not a good. What? Why?
Did we
why-
lose?
I don't know because I don't see one of the Goths. I don't know where they went, but I don't think I killed them either because I usually see my victories and I don't see this one.
Right.
So-
Yeah, this feels hollow.
Are you okay? I saw you trip and I just want to make sure that you're
Yeah, fine. I'm definitely fine. Yeah, strong, brave, courageous.
Oh, always, absolutely, 100%. I just wanted to make sure that you didn't need like any tending to. Like Wolfie is still around. I think they can get you some beverages if you need it.
I've had my army's worth of beverage this day.
We did. But okay,
My guts have thanked me, and they still will continue to.
Perfect. Do I still see Aurora?
Aurora, are you flying downstairs?
Yeah, I'm just flipping. I'm still flipping and everything. I'm not exactly ready to attend to Elliot because my heart was just broken a little bit by Ultra. So, that crush was really strong, and I need some time to myself. And as I'm flipping and doing my different poses, that's when I kind of have my me time. So you do still see me in the sky a little bit.
Okay. Ultra Gotha, are you and Aurora okay? Like, I know there's kind of a thing, and I understand given me and Augustus's whole thing. And so I saw that you two were kind of like over there, and I just want to make sure that you're okay with that too.
I'm mostly just confused.
About what?
All of it?
That's fair. They did just start flying. That was really weird.
Yeah. I kind of thought I was into Elliot's hair, but then when Aurora was flying, that was powerful,
Who can deny that? Like when you see someone fly, that absolutely deserves admiration.
Conqueror energy.
100%. So
Conquer LA by the sky.
Since what if we try to convince both of them to join us, since you kind of seem to have something with both of them?
Well, Elliot doesn't really talk to me.
I mean, I've spoken with Elliot quite a bit, actually. I could try talking if you'd like, but I don't want to overstep.
Do you think they would let me smell their hair?
Absolutely. I don't know why they would deny you that.
Okay. Okay, good. Then yes, let us go.
Perfect.
All right. Visigoths, are you traversing downstairs to meet with the Mulgoths?
Taking
Yes.
a long way with the stairs.
And absolutely being the most dramatic about it, flipping
Oh.
my cape as much as possible, hard stomping. When we get to the stairs, we actually get to the escalator and have to put the horse on there. And so that's like a thing we got to monitor. We didn't take that into account.
As you step onto the escalator, I guess Visigoths, would you have ever gone to the movies? Do you think? In this new place?
I would have tried to see at least a couple of the period pieces so that way I can critique how inaccurate they were of strategy.
Okay. You see a man who is wearing dark sunglasses, but his hair is pretty unmistakable. You recognize him from a few of those period pieces. One of them you were told was a period piece, but it was actually the 20th century. You remember him holding a woman by a boat and she was like saying that she was flying. It was all very strange, but everyone loved it and everyone died at the end. So that was pretty cool.
That was pretty cool. I like that a lot.
And he makes eye contact with you and then looks away. Aurora, you see this as well. It's Leo. It's Leo DiCaprio. In the mall. What is this?
I just stare at him like, you look familiar. Did you fight in a Roman war at one point, maybe? Because you definitely do not look like a Visigoth at all.
Go for it, Aurora.
I happened to be upside down at the time, and I need to get right side up to make sure that's him. Because I'm like, Leo? I do see the Visigoths close by, but I do work in theater, and if I'm looking to get out of this town and not be in the mall as much, I definitely need to go and meet Leo. Maybe I can rig for a movie. So I start to approach.
All right. You drop down onto the escalator behind him. Elliot, you hear the commotion as well. Do you join in or are you still... What's going on with Elliot?
Elliot's in the bathroom composing themselves, reapplying that their eyeliner and just kind of, pulling themselves together after that incredibly heartbreaking betrayal by their summoned soul. But hearing the commotion outside, they decide, you know what? It's good. Because men ain't shit. And then they walk out. And they see the commotion and lock eyes with Leo DiCaprio and just screams in fan glory, in all their fan glory.
He is going up one escalator. The Visigoths, you're going down the other. And as you pass, Romelda, you ask him, has he fought in wars? And he just is like, I don't do those kind of movies. Sorry.
You have one of those faces. Augustus, do you recognize him? I point the skull at him.
Augustus clacks a little bit. His visage is familiar, but know him I do not.
Must be from one of the smaller villages along the way then. Do you have an interest in joining a good cause for the Visigoths? I can tell you all about it.
We aim to conquer LA.
You know of the All-Father. He guides us among many other wonderful deities. I could tell you all about it if you have the time.
Did you say you won an Oscar?
I don't know an Oscar.
Perhaps the Battle of Oscar.
Oh, that sounds familiar. Yeah.
He won that.
Yeah. So did you want to join us? And I like pull out a couple of like of my religious symbols and start like showing. Like it's a really
walking, like on the opposite direction of the escalator to like maintain pace.
I like hopped. I tried to hop over the horse, and my cape is like dragging. It's a whole thing right now.
All right, and you see him kind of look down and see Aurora and Elliot kind of fanning toward him. He looks back at you. Can I get some persuasion rolls from the Visigoths? Whoever wants to persuade there, and one from the Molgoths.
Right. I got a 12.
I got a 12 too.
Leo kind of looks at between the two of you and is just like, I'm sorry, friends. I gotta make a shoot.
A shoot? What are you shooting? Bows and arrows? We have some. We have catapults. Those shoot. If that's what you're proficient at, we can help you find what you're proficient at.
I don't know. I don't think the props department would really like me bringing in outside help, so...
But if you're a formidable warrior, why would they not listen to you? You clearly need to set your own boundaries. You control your destiny.
That's Leo. Such great advice.
Leo, I can help you. You said you have a props department. Do you see this rigging right here? I made that.
Elliot's in the background holding the pillow the flaming pillow launcher. Like,
do you see that launcher? I made that. Aurora. Name's Aurora. And I can help you. I can be your personal prop person. Any movie you're on, show, anything. If you want just to launch pillows, you don't want to launch pillows, you want to launch something else, I can help you. Please, let me help you.
Oh, do you have a card?
I do have a card. I do.
Let me take your card and I'll give it to my producer, and no promises. You know, it's LA. Anything can happen.
Yeah. I go in my bra and take out a card for Leo. That's where my wallet is. Please keep in touch.
All right. Well, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Visigoths, and
you don't want them. You don't want them.
You don't want the Molgoths. No.
Should I throw my spear at this Leo? Is that how we win?
Do you hear this, Leo? Do you hear this?
Is this a solution?
I can protect you. I can build you a wall. I can protect you. You don't want these people. This one is fake. This one is. Don't even get me started on this one.
That is so disrespectful. How dare you?
To die by the spear is an honor.
Leo.
We will gladly set your corpse aflame on the great boat that'll take you to Valhalla. Like, we will make sure you are honored through your life and through your death.
Leo,
okay.
Run, Leo.
This is great, but I'll see you all later. And
call me Leo.
Run.
You said anything could happen in LA. What about conquering it?
Leo runs out of the mall, back to his set, and I'm afraid he is lost to you both. How does this emotionally affect all of you? You'll take some emotional harm, I think.
Ooh.
For a tie.
I'm absolutely devastated. This is the second time that somebody has denied my religious lectures. I'm looking at you, Elliot. My gods are so important to me. They have guided me through so many battles. I'm still alive because of them, and nobody wants to listen anymore. I sob. Augustus.
I'm just sad I didn't get to stab anybody. I felt like somebody was going to die today, and my conqueror of LA would have been that much closer.
I should just be happy that he saw me.
I really hope he uses my card, but I'm sad. The Visigoths have yet again caused me pain and sadness.
We have done no such thing. We have not even won any wars yet.
I mean, I'm hearing this religious speech from Romilda. They've scared off Leo. I mean, I really want to be in theater, in circ, and all of those things. And I just really, really like Ultra Gotha. And for them to not even want to leave Romilda, I mean, my heart has been broken and just torn into pieces. And I have a lot of anger, and I still have a launcher full of pillows.
Me, Ultra Gotha, or is Ultra Gotha, who sometimes cleans the bathrooms, who doesn't really work here?
You, Ultra Gotha. Ever since I've seen your saddle, I just.
It's a nice saddle.
It is a nice saddle.
I pillaged it from a town I conquered.
I tried to tell you Romilda was fake, and you wouldn't listen. The
How
loyalty isn't
dare
there,
you?
but you wouldn't listen.
Never in my
I
life.
slapped my hand over Romilda's mouth.
I slapped my hand on your face. How dare you touch me?
Combat!
All you hear is.
Oh.
Before this exciting combat, Aurora, you feel a little better after sharing your feelings, so you can go ahead and erase some of that emotional harm from your character sheet that you just took from getting dissed by Leo. But I think Elliot and Romilda, you're gonna have a roll off as you fight here in the hallway of the ball.
Are there any bonuses? What do we do?
Are you using any of your special skills to fight Romilda? And same question for Romilda. Are you using any of your special skills to fight Elliot?
Would it be, could I inspire a religious act upon myself, as in I take out my holy symbol and bless upon it and call down for Odin's hope and guidance?
That's powerful.
That is powerful. I mean, I don't see why not.
Odin, please guide me. I can't take any more heartbreak.
Can I haunt myself?
What?
Sure. With what? How are you haunting yourself?
Okay, so Romilda's gonna be calling on Odin, right? I'm gonna try to haunt myself with the spirit of Thor.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Respectable.
haunt.
Even.
So I'm gonna roll
a
for
pagan.
Thor, I guess, to see if you can persuade Thor to join the battle. Actually, I'm gonna have you two roll against each other because you're using bonuses and I don't have any. This seems more balanced. So, Romilda,
Okay.
what did you end up with?
I got 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9. Okay, and Elliot.
14.
Wow.
6 out of 5.
So close.
The mall shakes as thunder and lightning crack inside. You feel the downpour of torrential rain as all of the sprinklers go off at once. The nearby shopkeepers kind of run out into the rain. You see Brunhilde, you see Jimena, you see Fritz Fang kind of running out. His hair is all damped down. He's kind of shouting. You see Nocturne also run into the rain, just her clothes getting soaked, and she's screaming. But you, Elliot, are filled with this mighty strength and you feel the lightning crackle along your skin as the power of the mighty Thor imbues your magic. Romilda, how does this hurt your feelings?
I am devastated. One of my own gods is against me. I'm here. I have a heavy cape that is being dampened by this sprinkler system. Everything is falling apart. Why? What is any of this? Augustus, what is happening? Ever since you came back, everything's been falling apart.
Augustus is just like, is that lightning? Romilda, I never meant to hurt you. Perhaps our love is not meant for this time
You
or
can't
for this
dump
place.
me again. You're dumping me again. I throw the skull.
It kind of clangs against the trash can that once was Constantine.
Poetic. Truly poetic.
Elliot, what are you doing with your great power, friend?
I don't know. I didn't expect to get this far.
Real.
I'm beginning to think I'm basically just chaos incarnate. I'm Loki incarnate. Okay. So I guess I'm just, like the craft in that scene. They're just like, I'm a little overwhelmed with the power that I've just been granted. There's a lot of like internal turmoil going on. Do I use it to destroy the Visigoths once and for all? Or do I try to broker a peace now that I have their respect? And Elliot, despite all the chaos and hardness, has a weird crush on Romilda. And actually feels very weird about it because of their fake jewelry. And but at the end of the day, that crush is so strong. So now that they have the attention of Romilda and is like, see me, witness me, perceive me, I offer a hand of truce to say, let's put an end to this terrible rivalry, and let's try to live in harmony, considering now I am your god.
On that line, that last line, I will not, but first, really, I don't, who are you and how dare you do this to me? Ultragotha is on a conquest and I will forever be on Ultragotha's side and support this journey. So if you want to stay out of our way, that's fine, because the conquest will not stop regardless of what kind of mutual agreement we have. But I will never see you as a god. I will respect your space. I will get out of your stores if that's what makes it happy, if that's the truth. But I like wink at Ultragotha. But like at this time, I can agree to just parting ways. There's so much going on. My cape is soaked. My heart is broken. My ex-lover dumped me again.
It was rough to watch.
So I am going to go drown my feelings in a lemonade slushie because I can't process anything right now. But I can't make a complete agreement purely because I will not overstep on Ultragotha's plans.
Thank you.
In a thunderous voice, I say, I understand. Let us reconvene at a later time.
Do we all want to get lemonade smoothies? Like, we cannot guarantee there's lemon or anything smooth in it.
We can't.
No.
You know, something sugary sounds really good right now.
But we can definitely speak to Wolfie for you, so that way you do get something.
That'd be nice.
What about some wine?
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
I mean, there
one
is
of our enemies.
There is a store in the mall that what is the name of it? I keep forgetting, and they leave it off the directory. That one's supposed to have wine, right? Do you remember what it's called, Elliot?
Dionysus's wine cellar?
Yes, that one. That one. I think we should go there and get some wine.
But that's a Greek god, and I guess this one time won't hurt.
Perhaps. If you march your feet in the same tune as ours.
Yes. How about we go get the slushies and you go get the wine, and then we can reconvene and mix them.
That's a great idea. We love some frosé.
Yeah. I've had it once. It was really nice.
Yes,
Good way to conquer LA with frosé.
Yes. But I'm bringing the launcher just in case.
I mean, that's fair given everything, I think. And you might meet Leo again, and so you can show it to him.
Yes, it makes you look very dangerous. Much
Yeah.
more dangerous than Fire Stomper over there, who has just done nothing but eat the same piece of hay.
Fire Stomper is currently chewing on a plastic plant.
Despicable, but powerful.
I mean, you all chose it's more of a pony maybe, but sometimes in LA, don't blame yourself. Sometimes in LA things can look not really how you think they're going to turn out, so don't worry about it.
I've been learning that a lot lately today. I look over at the trash can.
So since you are creating Dionysus's cellar, we're going to say this is the totally random store. Would you like to create a clerk, or would you like me to use the clerk that is in the book for totally random?
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. I guess Dionysus's cellar is there anything that you want to make sure that it has?
Can
Other than
the
wine.
clerk read the note that I have stuffed in my bra?
Ooh. I can't, I don't see why not. You walk into Dionysus's cellar. It is a cheerful room draped in luscious velvets, and you see a young woman still wearing her name is Mary. She is the reigning prom queen, but she graduated high school like 5 years ago. She's still wearing her prom queen crown, and her hair is clipped back with about a zillion butterfly clips. And as you come in, she's like, oh my God, hi, Elliot, Aurora. It's been forever. Like, what is going on?
Prep. Okay.
Who are you?
I say hi, Mary. It's been a while. I'm really surprised that your prom dress is holding up so well.
Oh my God, I know. I get it dry cleaned like once a week. Isn't it cute still?
So cute. It's almost like you never left high school.
You should let me, with all of my skills in costume design, you should let me freshen it up a bit. It's looking it needs more than dry cleaning.
Oh my God. Are you like a couture designer now?
Actually, I am.
Oh my God, Aurora, that is so chic. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with it? Oh, can I get you wine?
Yes,
Yes.
we need.
I pull the note out of my bra and I hand it to her and I'm like, I can't actually read what's on it, but I think maybe it's a special type of wine, like a brand or something.
Oh my God, this is so cute. You know that I took AP Latin.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so like, is this are you asking me?
Yes, please read it for us, and maybe I'll give you some thoughts on your dress.
Are
For
you
free.
both asking me
Yes.
on a date? That is
No.
so
Wait.
cute.
Wait.
Okay, like on a
My
scale
heart.
of 1 to 10, how raggedy is that prom dress at this point?
Um, like a 5. It's got some patches. You can tell she's been dry cleaning it every week. Like the seams, some of them are coming undone. She's sewn them back with like not the right color. Um, she's paired it with some like tights and some pump heels, which is a choice.
Okay. I say yes.
You want to go on a date with me?
Yeah.
We're gonna go where our feet fly. That is so sweet and poetic. I didn't know you
Wait.
spoke this Latin.
I whispered to Elliot. Elliot, are we really married? I mean,
No, I just needed to know what the note said. I don't know what to do, but I'm kind of prepared to haunt her now.
okay, good. As long as you have something, because I was going to like tie her up with the rest of my robe and just
I
like
would never go out with a
roll
prop.
her.
Are you insane?
Okay, I mean, Elliot, I know we've had our issues as friends, and I didn't know if you were changing or what, but okay.
Not
As
that
long as
much.
we're good. But if Mary tries something, I got more rope. Don't worry.
Okay, good.
I have firecrackers too, but if there's wine in here, so that doesn't feel like the right decision, but I can make it the right decision. Okay, don't worry.
I believe in you. Thank you. And then we break.
Okay, Visigoths. You're going back for slushies. Um, is there anything else you want to do, or are you walking in on this scene in the Dionysus's wine cellar with your slushies?
I think we'd confer with Wolfmir, at least just like a brief amount. Ally in arms.
Ah, yes, my ally. The battle was. Did we win?
I was hoping you could tell us. Not
Yeah.
sure.
I look to your guidance always, Ultragotha, Romilda. We are not
It's
fallen.
It's true.
but
We
neither
remain.
are they.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. It's been a very emotional time for me. I've had a lot going on, so I was a little distracted with a couple of my own things, and so I just kind of wanted to see what you may or may not have seen.
Well,
You
I
saw them
saw
fly, right?
witchcraft.
Truly.
Yeah.
Okay, that is confirmed then. We had wondered.
Yeah, we weren't sure if we were just having a moment.
Heat stroke. We are all familiar.
Yeah. And then you saw the storm, right? That happened.
Yes, you called upon Odin, and it instead chose the scrawny one with the green magic.
Yeah, not a good moment for me. I didn't realize that they were powerful. They did say they wanted to do a truce, but I don't know what that means. And I also, as we all know, Ultragotha has their conquest. And so I didn't make a decision. I just told them that we'd stop for a moment so that way we could get drinks together, I guess. But
Revitalize our spirits and our energies.
Of course, I do not know this word of truce. I do not speak their tongue.
I learned it from one of the period movies that I told you about, how I go and watch them. It's where they just agree to not fight for a moment, just for reasons. I guess our reason this time is because there's just a lot to process.
Yes, a lot to take in.
I see.
So, Wolfmere, if we could get enough smoothies to satisfy the gods, that would be appropriate.
To satisfy the gods. And they kind of look to the setting of cups. You are going to need a carrier. And they're going to start pulling out drink carriers. And you get one of each flavor of slushy, as well as one gigantic, all flavors in one, one gigantic, all the red flavors in one, and then all the blue flavors. There's at least 3. And those all get placed into these massive drink holders.
Can I get a couple of empty drinking vessels as well? Because we're going to be adding some alcohol just to kind of fuel ourselves more.
For the gods.
For the gods.
And she will slam down some more of the really big cups for you both.
May the All-Father guide you.
And you as well.
We are off. And now we'll go visit them in their shady little area.
All right. The Grecian vibes just overwhelm you, and you're a little bit confused. This is very strange. Does not feel quite right. But you do come across Elliot and Aurora chatting with a tall woman with butterfly clips in her hair, wearing a pink dress that is a little worn.
She reminds me of some of the women back home, the tall, fierce warriors that often had their hair in the braids.
Indeed.
She's very striking.
Indeed. Perhaps we can recruit her. You there, would you like to conquer LA with us?
Conquer?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would love to be the best. I'm trying to get into the local community college. I've written 6 essays and they don't have a Latin program. Who doesn't have a Latin program? Whatever.
Essays. Yes.
You've clearly seen some battles before, given the state of your attire. You're clearly a formidable warrior.
Ugh, as if.
Does that mean...
Yes?
Indeed?
You're powerful? Yes?
If you think so. Cute.
Was that an affirmative?
Sure, yes.
Okay.
You will support our cause. Now, where are the Mulgoths?
Elliot and Aurora? Right here?
I
Oh,
don't like
at this
that they're
table?
talking to her.
I can... What, would you like the same thing that they ordered?
yes.
Great, I'll bring another bottle. Bye. And she kind of scoots off behind the counter to uncork a new bottle.
Did you order your wine?
Yes, and I
did.
raise up the bottle, looking highly perturbed.
Delightful. I have cups.
I dump it into it. Excuse me. I dump the wine all over those cups, and I grab it and I start drinking.
Wait. And I grab one of the slushies and pour it on top.
Ah, yes.
Why were you two talking to Mary?
She reminds me of some of the women back home.
Oh.
They're tall, delightful warrior women. Their hair is often in braids because they take care of themselves. And her dress was clearly worn from some sort of battle. I don't know what, but she's clearly doing something. And so I was curious if she might have been someone that would be part of our group.
We have recruited her.
Our group? Or the Visigoth group?
The group
Yes.
to conquer LA?
Yeah, that one.
You don't really want her. Mary's, you don't want Mary.
Are you trying to take her from us?
No. You just don't want Mary. Right, Elliot? They don't want Mary.
Yeah. I look at Romilda and I'm like, we don't even want her.
Oh, okay.
Her battles are not trying to put this in terms that the Visigoths would understand. Elliot's like, her battles are not real.
What does that mean?
The dress is just old.
I've offered to fix it for them, and I just, it's kind of bad. It's kind of bad.
Her battles are in the past. Her victories were in the past, and she is still living in the past.
So she doesn't try to pursue new battles?
No.
Oh. What are essays? That sounded intimidating.
They
sound strong.
They are documents of the written word.
Oh.
There is no strength in that. That is for those who do not go to battle.
Like, writing down our history is important, but I don't think that's what she's doing.
No. We should probably leave.
Yeah, we should go before she comes back. We got the one bottle of wine. Ultra Gotha, and I like whisper, could you maybe snag another bottle on our way out?
I think that's brilliant. And I just want to be able to reach over the counter while she's kind of rummaging around looking for a new bottle for us.
Go ahead and roll your theft.
6 + 2 is 8.
As your hand kind of curls around the neck of a bottle, you see her very well manicured hand pop right on top of yours. Oh yeah, you chose that one?
Indeed. We would like this bottle.
Wonderful. That's gonna be $10.
Can I distract her by talking about her dress and what I want to do to it? Can I roll for costume?
Ooh.
Sure. It'll be against her costume.
Okay.
Yeah.
6 + 2, 8.
That's actually a tie with her.
Can I embarrass? I think it's time for another poem, you
poetry
guys.
reading.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Trying to pull up another poem. Also by Pink and Inked. Pull out my skull again. Would through the black eyeliner your eyes be so bright that the bats would fly at the stroke of midnight. See how her pale cheeks contrast to her raccoon striped hair. Oh, that I were a straightener in her hand, that I may adhere her extension and smell her hair. Courtesy of Pink and Inked on Twitch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Romilda is just very disturbed. We just had a discussion about words not being.
Right? And the power. We feel uncomfortable for them.
Yeah, this is. Malgoths are interesting.
We do not understand them.
No,
Their hair looked very nice, though.
it does look very nice.
Sparkled when they spoke.
I admire it when they can take care of their hair. It shows they have internal care. It's a power in and of itself.
Truly, truly. A power respected by the gods.
Absolutely. They almost aren't on the same level as us with hair care. It's interesting.
Aurora, how do you win Mary over? What are you going to do to her dress?
Yeah, Mary, so don't look over there. They're just, I really want to now, since you've helped us with the note, I really want to talk about this dress. It's lovely. When you won, it looked amazing, but that was some time ago. So I'm thinking, now that you're older, maybe some lace on the bust line, and maybe we'll change it a little bit, maybe put like a V there, make it kind of a tube situation. And I'm thinking you need some more tulle. This skirt needs to be out and about. But I'm also thinking that maybe you need some metallic in there. And let's talk about these shoes. What do you think so far?
I mean, this all sounds amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
But you are so right. I wonder, like, could I put like Nicole Kidman in To Die For? Or like any of those girls in Clueless? Or is that too young?
I mean, you remind me of Clueless. You really, really do.
Oh my
You
God,
do.
that is so nice.
You're very welcome. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen the movie a couple times.
Every time I fix my dress, I put on Clueless. It's
Oh.
just so good. It's like the voice of a generation, you know?
A generation, yes. Yes. But yeah, so we can, it sounds like maybe some what Dion wears a lot of plaid, maybe some plaid in there. Maybe we'll change the skirt a bit. Yeah, and I'm thinking, you should have maybe a headband or something. So maybe a little bit of plaid in that. I have some ideas, so I'm excited to work with you on this.
It is all in your hands, Aurora. You know what? I'll beep you. This is amazing. And Ultra Gotha, while this is happening, you are able to swipe some wine bottles since Mary is so distracted.
Yeah. I definitely take more than one. Pretty much like 4.
Okay. Yeah.
An armful.
And your arms are very powerful.
Of course. They'll conquer LA.
Where are you all heading with your wine and slushies? Oh gosh.
Oh no.
No.
Welcome back.
Sorry.
We should go over to
Wine and cheese.
or skee ball.
Ski ball's good too.
The activity where you throw balls in holes. A true test of our wits and our wills.
And hand-eye coordination.
Yes.
Yep. We could have a battle there in that version.
A contest of sorts.
Sounds good.
Battle. Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
Yes, a conquest.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Let us make merry and play some skee ball.
We're like drinking our wine and slushies as we're going, walking our way down, probably being very loud and obnoxious.
Yes.
You do pass by like a group of the Girl Scouts who are selling cookies, and the leaders are all like covering their ears as you walk by with your slushies. But you make your way to the Darkade, where lava lamps and blacklight posters beckon you toward the glow of many screens. And you see working there behind the counter, Thaco and Requiem, both men about your age. Let's see, Requiem is a cyber goth, and so he's got all kinds of neon and wires wrapped around his arms, and he's wearing these really funky goggles, and he's got long red hair. And Aurora, you know, he is an aspiring fashion designer. And I think Elliot, you would know Thaco. He is a nerd, just a big gamer. He's tried to talk to you a couple of times, but he's not very good at it. But you do know that he plays tabletop role-playing games, and his D&D paladin just reached level 10, and that is the last thing he talked to you about, and you cannot burn it out of your mind. So
in a good way or a bad way?
That's up to you. And you see them kind of like look up as you enter, a little confused, recognizing Aurora and Elliot, and kind of shockingly looking at Ultragotha and Romilda. And Requiem will be like, "Hey, here to play skee ball or what? No fights in here."
Skee ball will be our fight today.
It is our current conquest.
Requiem, it's good to see you. You look good. This is a good look. Are you taking classes? Fashion classes?
Yeah, actually. What do you think? This is my new rig.
I like it. I like it a lot. I'm proud of you. You know, we are excited to come in here and play some skee ball. But it's good to see you.
I saw your dancing out in the hall earlier. That was really cool.
Yeah,
really cool.
I'm practicing, getting ready for a new show. I'm making all the costumes, you know, so gotta burn some steam somehow. So I come to them all, and you know.
If you need help, I'll give you my number.
Yes, I will need help. Yes, please. Thank you.
Melda,
Yes.
are they flirting? And why is Aurora not doing that with me?
I was about to ask the same, like, what is burning steam and numbers? Like, what do they need numbers for?
Why
Like,
exchange them?
are they exchanging how many people they've killed? Because that is a way to flirt for sure.
Indeed. My death toll is very high.
I know. I'm surprised that neither of them have reacted to that.
No. Aurora, do you require my numbers?
Do you have a phone?
A death toll?
What? No, a phone. So you can call people that you want to talk to. Do you want to talk to me?
Yes.
You do? I just don't understand. 1 minute you don't want to be on my side, the next minute you do, the next minute you just want to be friends. Now you want to.
Your confusion confuses me because you are acquainted with someone who summons ghosts.
Elliot is a really good friend. Really good friend. The best. And I've done a lot of stuff. Sometimes people don't hang out with me.
Light pillows on fire and shoot them at your enemies. I was so impressed.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a liking to your catapults, no?
And yet the craftsmanship was splendid, terrifying.
Yeah, yeah. See, people like me for what I can do, but a true friend likes you despite of everything, and Elliot's a great friend, so I'm not leaving Elliot because I've done some stuff to Elliot. You should see why they bought those new boots. I was practicing with some firecrackers and things went a little haywire. So, uh, anyways, um, but yes, Requiem and I know each other and we've lost touch. It's good to see them. But we're gonna hopefully work together. We both do costumes and fashion and it makes sense. And if that evolves into something else, then you know. But I want to be with someone who wants to be with me.
I will have to sit down and think about all of the words that were exchanged. There were many. Well, I think let us play some skee ball.
Yes, let's.
Right.
Conquer.
So, I think, Romilda, Elliot, is there anything else you wish to do in the mall before the skee ball or in the darkade?
I try to flirt with Taco. I'm assuming I pronounced it Taco.
Yeah. He's like,
I like sidle up to him in front of the counter, kind of shimmy a little. I'm like, "Hey, Taco, how's that D&D game going?"
I told you I got to level 10, right?
That's really cool. Do you think you could help me out and maybe give us a few free games or something?
How does that help you?
Because I feel like with this territorial, since we're going into battle, quote unquote, with these Visigoths, we kind of don't want to lose. We don't want to lose to them. So it'd be nice if you could give us a few extra games to kind of keep under our belt just in case we need tiebreakers or anything.
You know I play a paladin, right? Like that's super not cool. That's like stealing.
See, well, I play a rogue usually.
What are these words you two are saying? What is a paladin and a rogue?
I wink. I turn to Romilda and I'm like, it's okay. And I try to persuade.
I just lean over the counter looking at both of them.
Yeah. I try to persuade Taco to give me, I don't know, a few free games so we don't have to pay.
Okay, go for it. Roll persuade.
Ooh. 11.
Taco also got an 11. Since you're kind of playing for the same team here, Romilda, do you want to embarrass yourself to help Elliot?
Free games.
Yes, I do. And I don't have my skull with me, but I lean over the counter because I can kind of see this like tension going on. And I was like, Taco, I have had my heart broken one too many times. I actually had it broken again by the same ex-lover today. It was really strange situation. But, life is too short to commit to just being on one side. Things change every single day. And one of those things that you can do is you could help out somebody who's clearly in need. And we need these free games because we need to determine who is the best among us. I mean, if you would like to join us in a game, you're more than welcome to pick one of our sides. Like Requiem can probably join the other one to balance it out. But, life is too short to commit to such small infractions when you think about the long term, especially when Ultragotha finally conquers LA. Like, none of this is going to matter.
Taco kind of looks at you, Romilda, and looks back at Elliot.
That's what Augustus would have said.
God.
Augustus was so young, and you're so young, and you don't want to like just wither away like he did.
Please don't cry. You can have the game. You can have the games. It's fine. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. I don't know what to do with crying people. Elliot, help.
I turn to talk. I'm like, I got this. Just give me the coins.
Okay, here you go.
Cool. I take them and then I put an arm around Romilda, and then we turn around and I'm like, good job.
I miss Augustus so much.
I'm so sorry. I can bring him back if you want.
I don't know if he will break up with me again.
I mean, do you want me to threaten him with destruction?
No, I want him to love me just as he did. I don't want any of these falsehoods.
I mean,
that's why my jewelry is fake.
My heart is absolutely crushed by my weird crush on Romilda, and I just want to do anything I can to make them feel better. So I jangle the coins in front of them. It's just like, would it help you if you threw some balls into holes? We can get very drunk.
I think so. I feel like I could channel some of my rage there.
Let's do that.
As the rage is channeled and the balls are thrown and the slushies drank to the dregs, we find ourselves at the end of this tale of our Molgoths and our Visigoths. And as time clicks by, a glooming peace this morning it brings. The sun for sorrow will not show its head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished. Thanks everyone for joining us in this very 1995 mall this evening, and a huge thank you for supporting the Trevor Project. I'm so glad you're here with us tonight. So please go around and let our Goths tell you where you can find them online. Let's start with the mall Goths this time. Aurora or Elliot, would you like to?
Aurora, please go. I went first last time.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. So Sprinkle Theory online. So you can find me on Twitter, Sprinkle_Theory, or on Twitch, Sprinkle_Theory.
Hi, I'm Tiffy. Under Twitter, I'm Ichiko Tofu Art. Under Instagram and Twitch, I'm Ichiko Tofu. I am a cooking streamer and a art streamer. So that's what my Twitch stuff is. Please come by and check it out. I always love it when people recommend recipes to me to try out and stuff like that. So yeah.
And how about our Visigoths? Where can we find you?
Yeah, I have been your non-binary busy bee. You can find me on Twitter is @b_Zelda. I am a podcaster, streamer, and TTRPG writer.
Oh, sorry, I had a cough there. I am Chanzlyn. You can see my username is down below. That's my name on every single part of the web. So if you see it, it's probably me. I stream a couple nights a week, and I am a variety caster from cooking and baking to art streams to dice making to video game playing, just a little bit of everything. And so, yeah, I post a lot of my shenanigans on Twitter.
And I'm Kristina Sisto-Kindle. I'm a writer. I'm a player of games. You can find me on Itch and here on Twitch as Xtina Smash. And on Twitter, I'm @D20Xtina. Right now, I'm on the review team for Uncaged Goddesses, the Uncaged Goddesses book. So please, 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 please come pitch. You can find more info on Twitter @GwendyB's page. And I'm also posting info on how to send in your pitches. The deadline is June 30th. So if you have some ideas about D&D goddesses, we'd love to hear them. So please, please send in a pitch. And again, thank you so much for joining us here tonight. And thank you for supporting the Trevor Project. You can follow Friends Who Roll Dice at, let me see, I want to get their handle right, @friends, oh gosh. Friends Roll Dice on Twitter. They've got some great stuff coming up, so come check them out. And thank you so much again. Good night.